Alright guys, here is the latest project dilemma, I don't know what you call it, and I'm gonna apologize right now about the traffic because I'm outside. But okay, this is a Bernini, and there's the tag, or their nameplate. It's a Bernini, B-E-R-N-I-N-I fountain, and and that's where the battery pack and wire harness is. That's the control panel, and this is the fountain. Now, when I got it, it was this color, and yes, I'm just lazy right now, but it was that color when I got it, and I custom painted it to match. I'm gonna fly around the camera, you'll see. Excuse me. I painted it to match everything in my front yard, which is the pink and powder blue. And anyway, so I painted those colors, and that was like 9 years ago. And Bernini is known for their big, extravagant fountains and their small tabletop fountains. They're beautiful work. I love Bernini. But this fountain was like $369, like 8 years ago. And it stopped working. One day, I had it for about a year, which is 2 seasons, 2 summers. I'm in Michigan, obviously. But anyway, so it was like 6 months in total, and it stopped working, unfortunately. And I spent a very long time trying to reach Bernini, trying to get a customer representative, anybody on the phone, and I could never get anybody to help me. So I finally decided last year that I was going to try to repair this thing myself, because right out of the blue, for no reason, it just stopped working. And Mike said he would check it out and see what he could find. And we traveled a lot in the warmer weather, which is like 2.5, 3 months of the year. We were traveling a lot, going to races that he was in, or races that we went to see. Anyhow, it just never got repaired, and he never really had time to look at it, do anything. So last year, after he passed away, I decided I was going to break this thing down piece by piece, inch by inch, and just figure it out. So I started at the bottom, which right behind that panel right there is the battery and the wire harness. So I started there, and I bought a new battery from Amazon, and I'll post the price and all that, what I paid, what it was. And then I bought new connectors for the wire harness to go to the battery, and replaced all that. Not knowing anything about wiring or anything like that, I just dove in, and I was amazed when I bought the battery and changed the harness and all that to the battery. I'll show you. Let's see. I wasn't going to get too technical, but I might as well. But, okay, that little panel comes off. Let me see if I can do this. Bear with me, guys. Alright. This is the battery. This is the battery. And then, I don't have enough hands here. Alright, I'm going to set you guys down. I'm not sure what you can see, but let me take this off. Give me a second, guys. Come on. Oh my goodness. Come on. I'm kind of tugging hard at it, but I don't want to be too frisky with it and mess. Okay, guys, I can't. Dang it. Come on, damn it. Alright, I'll have to dub that out, but yeah, I got mad. Anyway, so there's the battery, the new battery, and I changed the harness and soldered it, and the cable parts, they were They were so tiny, guys. I mean, so tiny. There was very little I could weld or solder together. So I soldered, and I used a lot of electrical tape. And my camera won't focus, but there's really not much to see because it's all electric tape, black tape. But, yeah, so the wiring harness and switching it over to a new battery and all of this stuff. I mean, I had a microscopic amount of material to weld or to solder together, so I was not happy. So anyway, I managed to get that done, and to my amazement, it fired up. So I knew, you know, I'm gonna have to put this down to do that, but so I knew that I had done that part right. There's the rest of the wiring that goes up to the control panel that feeds up into the fountain. So I'm gonna set the camera down for a second so I can put this back on and put it back inside the fountain. Hopefully I can do that without losing my temper again, because I am very scared of messing up the work I did, because like I said, I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to electrical stuff. And you can even see where, you know, I've had to do some work and stuff. I don't know what I'm doing with electrical. I in no way, shape, or form claim to be anybody important with that stuff. If you've seen any of my videos, like my furnace videos, I am very scared doing wiring and electrical stuff. So anyhow, I went from there, and I did get some action. I got some functionality with the fountain, but it was only like one. This fountain, like I said, is like a $369. I believe I can't even look it up anymore because it's not available anymore. But this is a very large and very expensive fountain. And I got it through QVC, and thank God for payments, because I had to get this on payments. Anyway, so, you know, I got it through QVC, and I could make payments on it, so I did it. And I'd never been through Bernini before, but, I mean, their fountains I seen were so beautiful. But I didn't like that they were all plain in this clay-looking color. So, the first thing I did was jump straight into making it mine and making it blend in. As you can see behind it, I have another, this is a solar fountain. It's a little fairy, which, yes, I painted my own. Let me move over there. There she is. And I bought these when I bought my house, which is 15 years ago. And this is a solar fountain, and I painted them, and, you know, I mean, I had several people say, oh my God, her face is so lifelike, because I went into very detail in the face and all that. But anyway, so that's my solar fountain. But everything, the bricks and all of my pots and my Ferris wheel, my benches, my center garden, everything is pink and purple. And Mike picked out these colors when I first started my garden. I was like, I just want pinks. And he's like, no, you gotta do pinks and purple. And we were happy. He's like, well, your hair is pink. Let's go pink and purple. Because, yes, and I am 57 years old, and I haven't dyed my hair in, like, I don't know, 6 years, 5 years, and it's still pink from the mid-shaft down to the ends. But, I mean, it's starting to finally fade. Anyway, I'm going to keep moving on because it's getting really dark really fast. So, I did that with the battery, the wire harness, and then I moved up to the fountain. And last year, I couldn't believe it, when I got the battery and the wire harness switched over, I actually got some features. Working on the fountain, but not all of them. It's like 5 features with a couple of light features, and I couldn't get them all to work. And then, but I went with it. I was like, all right, well, it's doing something, so yay, I've accomplished something. So I ran it like it was last year. Then this year I decided, you know what, I'm really going to take this apart and see what I can figure out. So, that being said, Mike and I, like I said, we took it apart and looked at it and couldn't figure anything out. But he worked on it with me, and one of the things we seen was that this has there's rubber stoppers. You see that? This end piece, that's a rubber stopper. And oh, it came out actually. There it is. It's a rubber stopper, and it's in the end. But there was only 2 of them, so I think that 2 of them got lost while we were working on it. Because right when we were working on it, out of nowhere, we got a big storm. And when I say a storm, I'm talking the winds were high. We had to duck for cover, ran in the house, and I think 2 of the stoppers might have got blown away or whatever, because when we went back to work on it, there was nothing we could do because we couldn't get any water function now that, you know, because like this one had no stopper and the water was just flowing right out the end. So what I did last year, I'm so sorry for all the gabbing, but I gotta explain. What I did last year after Mike died, I was bound and determined to get this working. So I took cellophane and I wrapped it around the end, and I put a rubber band around it just to block this opening, and that worked. But by the end of summer, it wasn't quite working. It was spurting water up, but it wasn't doing everything. So finally, okay, I'm gonna jump to the chase quick because it's getting very dark very quick. So what I did this year was I grabbed silicone, the same silicone I used on my kitchen sink when I contact papered my countertops and all that, and I put silicone just at the very, very end of it. Dang it. I put silicone just at the very, very end of the unit here so that I could block the water from flying out, but not block the hole that spouts water. So I did that, and just today I started it up to see if it worked, and now that it's getting dark, you can see it is working. So that silicone worked amazingly, and let's see what else I can get. Alright, and it does different water features and jumping. Let me hit the button here. Now it goes short, now higher, and now it goes real high. And then back down, short, higher, and real high. And now I'm going to stop it there, and I'm going to put this plate back in, and I'm going to put this finial, which is a water feature, and I'll show you what I got when I come back. Alright, I'll be right back, guys. Different heights, different size, different lights. We got the sides working, got the top working, and they all meet in the middle and fall, so there's nothing going over. I did it, guys. Alright, let's see what other designs we can get. Look at that, guys. I'm so excited. I have had this for about 12 years, 10 years, I don't know. I couldn't even look it up. The history is so far back. But I absolutely would not throw it away. I would not give up on it. I mean, it's almost a $400 fountain. There was no way I was gonna just give up on it without trying to fix it, trying to get it back to where it was at. And of course it's even better now with my design and my paint. Let me turn off this light so y'all can see what it looks like. And there's one more feature I added to it, and that is color lights, which I don't have out here just yet. I'm gonna go grab them and try to add this or add that clip to it. But as you can see, we've got the low, medium, and tall spurting. There it is. A $369 fountain that was completely useless, not working whatsoever. And I think I paid, it was like, I'm gonna say 14 for the pump. For the battery, maybe 14 or lower. And then silicone I already had on hand. And that was to plug the holes on the two pieces that I think I lost the corks that came with, the little rubber cork things. And there it is. It's just, I hope Mike can see this, you know. I hope he's looking down saying, look what she did without me. And there it is, guys. It is up, it is running, and I'm completely ecstatic. I mean, there was no way I was gonna give up on this fountain. It cost too much. And I actually have a little clip of when Mike and I first put it out, when it was pure white, and you could hear him in the video. But we put it out, and that was the only clip I ever got of it, because it died like, I think the next summer, you know. It was over. And right now I don't even know what was the problem. Could it have been the wire harness? Could it have been the adapters to the battery? Or could it have been the battery? But I just went in and I figured if I'm gonna, you know, replace the battery, I might as well do the wiring too. If I'm gonna replace the wiring, I might as well do the battery too. If I'm gonna do the hookups to the battery, I might as well do the battery. So I just did everything, you know, the cheapest I could do to see what would happen. And this is what I got. It is like brand new. It's doing everything it was supposed to do. And it looks prettier than it was supposed to be because I painted it my way. So there it is, guys, and I don't know if you got anything out of this, but I hope you enjoyed the video. And, you know, this is my kind of thing. I absolutely love making stuff. I really get off on repairing stuff. Especially pretty stuff like this. And I painted my cardinals. I'm so proud of those. They're so pretty. And I have had 2 hummingbirds. Last year, I believe it was 2 hummingbirds that came in and actually sat on the pink part of the finial right next to the cardinals. I was shocked. But I never saw them again. They came that one time, that one summer, and that was it. So I'm really excited this year to see if I can bring in some hummingbirds and butterflies. But there it is, guys. I hope you got something out of it, or I hope you at least enjoyed the video. And I hope to see you on the next one. And please remember, like and subscribe, because y'all, every one of you are helping me. I am trying, let everybody knows I'm a double leg amputee. I'm completely on my own. I've lost everybody. I don't even want to be in this state. I'm not from here. I don't want to be here. And I'm stuck here now, completely alone. I've lost everybody. So, I'm trying to raise the money to repair my roof. Everybody know it was from my previous videos. I have a severe roof leak in my house. And now I've changed my goals, guys. I'm desperate to repair my roof and be able to sell my house and go back home. I'm here, I'm alone, I'm scared, I don't want to be here. I have never been more afraid in my life. I am in a state where I know absolutely nobody. getting medication, getting food, getting, you know, household needs is impossible for me. I don't have anybody here. And, I mean, I'm not going to get in this because I'm going to get upset because I'm really, really wanting to go home. But this is it, guys. I hope you got something out of this video. Please like and subscribe. Every one of you are helping me beyond what you know. Thank you, guys. That's a good video there.
Is that all you wait on me?
Uh-huh.
Wow. Except for now everybody can hear that, so you have to delete that one.
Only thing is I won't be able to get the lights at night. You know, you can't really see the lights right now.
Yeah, we'll have to do it at night.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see the lights down a little tiny bit. You see the actual lights. Yeah.
It's about the most charge that battery's ever had.
Oh yeah, the fountain?
Yep. See how high the top's going up?
Yeah, I see that, yeah.
Never went that high before. It only went up about that high.
Yeah.